What's good, everybody? What's good? This your boy JTL, opposite from the norm. You know, here to speak on some unfortunate but realizational events. So as y'all can see right there on the title, it says, please excuse the little circling thing. I don't know why my page still trying to load. But anyways, yeah. So I'm sure y'all heard by now. As you see that headline, Nick Cannon fired by Viacomcbs for hateful speech and anti-Semitic conspiracy theories in recent podcasts. And this is by WashingtonPost.com. Okay, Nick Cannon has been fired by Viacomcbs amid outrage over anti-Semitic comments the actor made in a recent podcast. Cannon has faced mounting criticism over his 90-minute discussion with Professor Griff, a former Public Enemy member who was dismissed from the rap group in '89 after making anti-Semitic statements in an interview with the Washington Times. Well, I'm going to say this because me and my boy HD, we're going to get into it more because I want to look up what Nick Cannon had to say about this, if he made any statements. But I will say this. What's crazy is we don't understand as a people how woke we have to be. We swear up and down we so free in this country. You see all these black people that keep making these comments and just taking up for white people so much. Like Willie D, if y'all got a chance, go check out Willie D's Instagram. He posted this black dude with a ponytail that looked like Uncle Ruckus and said some Uncle Ruckus type shit. Talking about if we don't like it so much, go back to Africa, even though we ain't never been there. And white people so good. He has a beautiful white wife. I can't make this shit up. Black dude actually said this. You know what I'm saying? And we swear up and down. Like when Dr. Umar Johnson said on The Breakfast Club a few years back, that a lot of black men marry white women to make themselves think they're equal to white men. Now, this is some real shit, especially with the Jewish community. I don't get this whole, for Nick Cannon to say what he said. If y'all haven't seen it, go look it up. Him and Professor Griff, it's still online, Cannon's class. And, you know, saying something that a black person feels is the truth, right? From the knowledge that they've gained and read of history, that's anti-Semitic. Nobody's saying, like when he said where white people came from, if you read the story, which I still got to get the book, Behold a Pale White Horse, it talks about white people's history. So when he said white people being the true savages and, you know what I'm saying, in the beginning, he wasn't talking about Jewish people. He was just saying white people. And they said that was anti-Semitic. They wrapped it all together. And I want to say this also. Where black people don't realize, right? Like somebody like a Stephen A. Smith, who I call Step and Fetch It Smith. You know what I'm saying? You go hard on your own people, but if you say something critical of what white people do, a lot of people get fired for it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I got to respect somebody like Shannon Sharp, because the stuff that he's saying, like, he don't give a damn, and I don't see him apologizing for it. Now, if his job gets in jeopardy, then you'll see who really real. You know what I'm saying? And what's so sad, this is why I always say, man, we got to stand up for our sisters, especially the true black women that's out there being down for us regardless of what. Because the only black person I seen that was like, hey, I'm not shutting up, y'all not gonna do me like that, y'all wrong, is Jamil Hill, who is a black female that used to work for ESPN, and now she off somewhere else doing her own thing. She's still online speaking the truth. Sisters be the ones standing up for what's right. And we, like Pac said, if y'all ain't seen it, go look up Tupac, Indiana speech, and what he said. I would rather be out there with sisters on the front line, trusting them to have my back, than a lot of you niggas. Because black dudes, we keep being on some fuck shit and not standing up for what's right. I respect that black militia though, all them strong brothers out there, armed to a T, you know what I'm saying, got on all they black, standing out there for their people. They was out there protecting the protesters in Georgia, you know what I'm saying, with the amid the Ahmaud Arbery case, and people was out there protesting. I think they was out there protesting for Rashard Brooks, and they was out there. So salute to those brothers in the black militia out there in Georgia, man. That's what's up. So like I said, I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. I'm not gonna go too deep in on the Nick Cannon situation right now because, like I said, I want to find out a couple more things that happened in the situation and what he said as, you know what I'm saying, post the firing, you know what I'm saying? So me and my partner HD, we're gonna get into it a lot more later on tonight, you know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that. So like, share, comment, and definitely if this is your first time checking me out, you know what I'm saying, opposite from the norm, make sure you subscribe. So we're gonna get at y'all later. Holla at y'all.